Welcome to the 30th anniversary of the Vermont 50. I'm Laura Farrell. I've been here forever. I'm the founder of Vermont Adaptive Ski and Sports and also the founder of the Vermont 50 mile run and bike race. I want to thank you so very much for supporting Vermont Adaptive, because by you being here, just by being here and participating in this, you are supporting an incredibly important organization that provides sports opportunities for people of any age with any type of disability.
Hi, I'm Darren McKenzie. I'm one of the original, I guess, runners of the Vermont 50 when there was about 10 of us running, and I've been running it many years as it was my end of summer run. It was the greatest spot was to come up on the big knoll where the picnic table is, and I would sit there at the end and finish my run with the sun setting and the leaves changing. And it wasn't the 100 miles, so it was somewhat easy. It wasn't an easy run, but that was my thing. I ran it many years. I biked it once, tried biking during the wet year, and it was horrible, and it took me longer to bike than it did to run, so I went back to running. And on a personal note, I first saw my wife. She was a race director with Laura here when it was down at the old Ascutney Welcome Center. So I finished the run, and she'd been up for 30 hours, bedraggled, taking care of Bobby and Brad, and I was smitten. So I wore her down. We got married, been married ever since, and she's been involved in the 150 mile as well. So that's my story. Welcome. Thanks.
I'm Nancy Newt. I've been here since the beginning, helping Laura. I was an adaptive ski instructor for 10 years. I do all the special events, and I also started Margaritaville with the Frozen Fins Parrot Head Club of Vermont. Now my role is more merchandise and helping Mike and whatever needs to be done. I'm so glad you guys are all here. Thank you for supporting Vermont Adaptive.
Welcome to the 30th anniversary of the Vermont 50. My name is Debbie Livingston. I've been coming to the Vermont 50 since 1999. That's where my husband and I met. He was there to mountain bike it, I was there to run it. Years since then, we've switched roles, and we've also volunteered. I'm now the race director for the kids race. Thank you for supporting Vermont Adaptive.
I'm Shelley Seward. I've been a supporter of the Vermont 50 and Vermont Adaptive for years through my affiliation with the Ascutney Outdoors and my very dear friendship with Laura Farrell.
Mike Silverman. I'm considered the race director. I'm very fortunate to have such a wonderful team behind me to make me look good. But most of all, the Vermont 50 means family to me. It's a family that keeps coming back. People year after year, some start as meeting each other in the parking lot, meeting each other at camping. They come back together and they're married. They bring their children, and the weekend becomes a family weekend that is bringing so many people together to support Vermont Adaptive.
I'm Stu. I've been the captain for the Katy Brook Aid Station for almost the whole race, since the race was started. And thank you for supporting Vermont Adaptive.
I'm Jan. I've been a volunteer with Vermont Adaptive for over 35 years in multiple capacity. Volunteer ski instructor, helping with fundraisers, instructor trainer, and doing everything with my family too, my husband and my parents volunteering. So thank you for supporting Vermont Adaptive.
My name is Erica, and I have been involved with the Vermont 50 mile for a lot of years. I have attempted to run it, ride it. My passion for this has more to do with being with my family and friends and the community that I've found here and the support that this provides for Vermont Adaptive.
I'm Bill, and I've been volunteering for Vermont Adaptive for 35 years. Thank you for supporting Vermont Adaptive.
I'm Radio Rob. I keep everybody safe during the event. I've been doing this with Vermont Adaptive for about 20 years.
This is our 5th year at Butcher and Pantry in sponsoring, helping, and catering for the Vermont 50. To us, the Vermont 50 means community. It's a placeholder in the season, and for us, it's a time of year where we can see all friends and family that are coming together for a great cause.
My name's Michael, and I'm the course master for your event. I would really like to thank our landowners for all of their support for Vermont Adaptive and for what we do here every September. We're glad you're here.
My name is Jim. I've been building mountain bike trails for the last 25 years. You've been riding on some of them in the Vermont 50. And those of you who ride on Mount Ascutney and around Mount Ascutney know my trails pretty well. I have been helping the Vermont 50 committee for about the last 10 years and doing maintenance and helping in the last few miles of the race. So if you make it that far, it's because of my trails. Thanks.
Thank you so much for supporting Vermont Adaptive. I used to teach skiing as well, and the money that's raised by this event absolutely changes people's lives. It is so wonderful what you bring to the organization by being here. So thank you so much.
Thank you for supporting Vermont Adaptive.
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 Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting Vermont Adaptive. By you being here, just participating in the run or the bike, you are supporting an incredible organization that provides sports opportunities for anybody of any age with any type of disability. And that is Vermont Adaptive Ski and Sports.
Thank you for supporting Vermont Adaptive.
Thank you for supporting Vermont Adaptive.
Thank you for supporting Vermont Adaptive.
Thank you very much for being here, and by you being here, you support an incredible program, Vermont Adaptive Ski and Sports. As I said earlier, I am the founder of Vermont Adaptive Ski and Sports and also the Vermont 50. And the reason I think they're a good combination is because in the Vermont 50, it's individuals challenging themselves through a sport that they love. And that's exactly what happens at Vermont Adaptive Ski and Sports. It is individuals enjoying and or challenging themselves through a sport that they love. So I think they're a great match, and that's why this is a great fundraiser for a great program.